For the past few weeks, I've been testing the K&F Concept Alpha Backpack, a 25-litre camera bag that retails for around £140. This certainly isn't the cheapest camera bag out there, but after using it, I can understand why it's priced to compete with other premium bags. Quick disclaimer, this video is sponsored by K&F Concept, and if you are interested in this bag or any of the products on their K&F Concept website, you can use the code JACK to get 17% off everything on their store. With my discount, you can get this bag for around £116, which is a lot more affordable. The Alpha backpack comes with a couple of really useful accessories. So first, you get these completely removable and adjustable dividers, so you can customize the internal layout however you like, a chest strap, 2 additional straps for securing a tripod or any other accessory, and a rain cover for extra protection. Now the bag is already water resistant / waterproof to a degree, but the rain cover is included just for that extra peace of mind. This is actually a Red Dot award-winning bag, and it does have a very modern premium look to it. Most camera bags out there are black and boring, and this has this nice stylish grey design to it, which I think stands out compared to a lot of other camera bags, and I think helps it to not look like a camera bag as well. There's also a few nice little design touches as well that just make the bag feel a lot more thought about, like this metal K&F Concept logo at the top. K&F have certainly thought about every use case for this bag and have included as many different compartments and accessories as possible. The Alpha backpack has an H-style frame to it, which gives the bag more rigidity and protection for your gear while keeping the weight relatively balanced. This bag does weigh 2.1 kilos, which is pretty hefty for a camera bag, especially as you're going to be putting in a ton more stuff. But I have to say, after wearing it and using it with my camera and multiple accessories, there's never been a point when I've worn this bag and thought, God, this is getting way too heavy. And there's a couple of really great design features that help to make this possible. The shoulder straps on this bag are actually very comfortable. And the reason I say actually is because they're surprisingly thin compared to other camera bags that have much thicker straps. These thinner straps have been more comfortable for me than some of the thicker straps from some of the other bags I've used. And this may be because the Alpha backpack has a design that I have never seen before. So the shoulder straps on this backpack are actually fully detachable. So you can actually take the straps off and you can change from a standard backpack to even a sort of sling configuration if you want. The straps rotate on this kind of buckle system, so depending on whether or not you have narrow or wide shoulders, these straps are never going to be an issue for you because they fully adjust to your shape. I've personally never seen this design on any camera bag before, but I wish that more brands did this because honestly, this is one of the most comfortable bags I've ever used. The back support on this bag is mesh for breathability and is very well padded. Interestingly, on the back panel, you'll find a sort of hidden compartment where you can add documents and things like that. But personally, I would avoid using this because it's only closed via a very simple magnet that could easily come undone and your stuff fall out. So I'd avoid putting anything important like a passport in here. Storage-wise, you get a 25-litre capacity in this bag split between all of the different compartments. And there's also an extra 1.5 litres if you use the expanding top section. This top section gives you plenty of room for a drone, your Osmo Pocket 3, or other accessories, snacks, coats, whatever it is you want to put in the top of your bag. You could even put another camera body and lens combo if you want to. The main compartment can easily store 1 camera body and 3 lenses, with one of the lenses attached to the camera, and some other little accessories if you can fit them in. And because the dividers are fully customizable, you can reshape the inside of the camera bag however you like. This bag does have a number of quick access points. You have a left and right side opening for quick access, plus front access if you prefer to open the bag up fully. One of the side compartments has battery storage and the other has a big large mesh zipped section so you can add cables or any other accessories. Looking at the reverse of the bag, there is a large laptop compartment that can handle up to a 15.6-inch laptop and a tablet at the same time. And you'll even find a mesh section on the other side as well to store extra gear. Because we have such a large laptop or tablet section, this makes the bag a great choice for commuters as well as photographers. So even if you're someone that just wants a backpack for work, then this is a great option. Something I love about this bag is that you get a pocket on either side. Usually most camera bags just have 1 pocket for a laptop or water bottle, but on here you get 2. And if you find that you need even more space to carry stuff, you can use the included straps to attach things to the bottom of the bag as well. In terms of security, the bag does feature anti-theft zippers. These are a great touch, especially if you're traveling with your gear on public transport. As well as the anti-theft zippers, we do also have these straps that can attach across the main compartment to ensure that you can't access it just by undoing the zip. Now I actually find these more annoying than beneficial because if I want to access the main compartment, I need to keep unhooking these straps. So for me, I just stick with the anti-theft zippers, and I think that's more than enough in terms of security. And if I want to use the straps, I'll tend to use them to hold a tripod or other accessory at the bottom of the bag. For those of you who like a chest strap, this bag does come with one. It has a similar design to the other straps that I just mentioned, and you simply just hook this in over your chest. So this bag has a ton of storage. We have 25 litres of space, and there's even that 1.5 litre expandable top section to give you plenty of storage options. Now, I don't tend to overpack my camera bags, mainly because I'm just getting a little bit older now and I'm trying to reduce the amount of gear I have in my bag and just have a generally lightweight setup. Now, this bag is great for that, and I actually took it on a recent holiday and I put my camera in there, a couple of lenses. In the top compartment, I put my chargers, some power banks, and I still had plenty of space for other stuff if I wanted to. Now, with every product, there's always a few drawbacks, and I wouldn't really say this has any, but my main gripe with it is that the main compartment feels a lot smaller than it should be. Visually, this is quite a large bag, but when you actually open it up, it feels quite small. Now, I think that's because there's a lot of padding on this bag to help keep your gear secure. There's a lot of extra compartments, side pockets, things that bloat the bag out, but actually the main compartment's rather small. As I mentioned, you can get a camera and 3 lenses, and that's pretty much it. If you compare this bag to the PG Tech camera bag that I reviewed in another video, the main compartment is massively different in size and in terms of what you can get in there. Now, is this a big problem? Is this an issue that should stop you buying this bag? I don't really think so, because how many of you are carrying absolutely tons and tons of gear? And if you are carrying that much gear, you probably would opt for a much larger bag or a roller case anyway. For those of you who just want a camera bag that is supportive, has plenty of security, and is also padded and will keep your gear safe, then I think the Alpha backpack is a great option. The build quality of this bag is actually excellent. I think this may be one of the best bags I've reviewed on this channel so far in terms of pure build quality and how it feels. And that shoulder strap system that I mentioned earlier makes this bag stand out way more compared to any other camera bag I've ever owned. So for around £115 with my discount, this bag is pretty hard to ignore, and I would easily recommend this to anyone looking for a secure backpack that's going to be great for carrying around your gear. If you are interested in this bag, be sure to check out the link in the description and use my code JACK to get 15% off this bag and anything else from the Kent Faith website. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like. It really helps out my channel. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe and click that little bell icon as well, and you'll be notified of any other video I upload in the future. If you fancy sticking around and watching some of my other videos, there are 2 up on the screen right now for you to check out, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.